Today, I have a bag filled with summer honey. Happy Thursday, everyone, and welcome to Thungry Thirstday. Beer of the week, and today I'm trying Angry Orchard's Summer Honey. And the way that Thungry Thirstday Beer of the Week works is I drink 3 beers out of this 6-pack. The first beer is my initial impressions of the drink. The second beer is a full-on chugger. I will let you guys know how fast this stuff goes down on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being not chuggable, 5 being extremely chuggable. And finally, I'll finish it off with the third one, which is a Reflections beer. Anyways, let's pop the top on the first one. It's not a twist off. Put the box right there so you can see it. I will open this one with the bottle opener. Now, I will just let you guys know that this is seasonal, so if you want to check it out for yourself, I would recommend picking it up now rather than later. Right off the bat, it smells different than a traditional Angry Orchard. There's a different taste here. I'm not too entirely sure if I do taste honey or not. I'm a big fan of honey. I love honey on chicken. I love to put honey on a lot of different things. Biscuits and honey are one of my favorite things, but for somebody that likes honey so much, I don't really taste it. Like I said, I smell something different than the traditional Angry Orchard. But anyways, first impressions. Looking at this box, I always like their design on their boxes with the apple tree out here. It reminds me of like a Disney apple tree, like, I don't know, maybe even a tree from the Wizard of Oz. It's got a cool little beehive up in the top here. This side that I'm looking at is mirrored, so I'm trying to point to the exact beehive where it is. I like the look on the face. It's like a lady winking. There's an apple with a bite taken out of it, kind of like the apple that you would see on an Apple product. Other than that, the front and the back of the box are the exact same. It says seasonal, 5% alcohol by volume, Angry Orchard hard cider summer honey with a touch of wildflower honey inside of it. Maybe I'm smelling the wildflowers. Both sides are the same. Seasonal, 5% alcohol by volume, Angry Orchard hard cider summer honey with a touch of wildflower honey. Here at Angry Orchard, we put our own twist on traditional ciders. Explore our orchard, an innovative cider house in Walden, New York, to learn more. I did not know that they were based out of New York. That is interesting. I might have to go check out their orchard at some point in time because I am a big fan of their drinks. I was going to say their beers, but this isn't really a beer. This is a cider. I've never had this one before. I tried the maple one that came out, I think it was last fall. Other than that, I just stick with the traditional Angry Orchard. I don't know, it doesn't really smell like flowers, doesn't smell like honey, but I'm not complaining because it is rather tasty. They do have a description on the bottle here. A touch of wildflower honey adds a slight floral aroma and subtle earthy sweetness to the cider. The honey notes highlight the crisp apple flavor for a cider that is light and refreshing, perfect for those warm summer days. And though it is not a warm summer day, it is awfully humid outside. It is raining. It's kind of windy, but the wind doesn't really help with the humidity. Anyways, that is the first one right there. One thing that I have been picking up on is the boxes do have stuff on the bottom of them. So I'm going to take these 3 out right now and look at the box on the bottom. Pretty cool. I like the pictures right there. Those pictures are pretty cool. It says, or should I say those paintings, those drawings. 6 12-ounce bottles produced for Angry Orchard Cider Company, an affiliate of the Boston Beer Company in Walden, New York, Cincinnati, Ohio, or Brainsville, Pennsylvania. Please drink responsibly. They'd love to hear from you. Go to angryorchard.com with questions or comments. Once again, come visit us at our 100-year-old orchard in Walden, New York. For hours and tour information, visit angryorchard.com. Very interesting. Like I said, I might have to go check that place out. Anyways, on to number 2, which is the full-on chugger. To myself a couple of breaths of fresh air. Now I do know a lot of these are very bitter, so you do get like a stinging sensation on your tongue if you try to drink these too fast. I don't know if this one's going to be the same way, or if it will be very heavily carbonated once I start drinking it. It doesn't appear to be so right now. This is very, very clear, so I'm not going to bother with the flashlight to show you how clear the drink is, how clear this cider is. Cider is traditionally clear, but anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1, chug her down the hatch. Chugger is down. I do have a bitterness on my tongue, a little sore area from the coldness of it, but it was not heavily carbonated like I was expecting. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being not chuggable, 5 being extremely chuggable, this is definitely a 5. This is all the way up to the top. If you don't watch yourself, you will be putting these down so quick that you will have to go get more of these at the store. Very good. Very tasty. I don't taste the honey still. I don't taste the wildflowers. Not that I'm one to go around tasting wildflowers, but as we open the final one here, the reflections. This bottle, this box is definitely antagonizing, asking you, definitely promoting you to come check out their orchard. I do like the painting on the back there. That's cool. They could have just saved money and just made it completely blank with the nutritional facts and stuff like that, but they included one of the paintings from the bottom of the box. I like the colors on it, this turquoisey-ish color. I see the wildflowers in the front. For a second, I thought underneath the tree that was like a skunk or some type of wild animal, but I am wrong. It is not. There are some bees buzzing around, which would make sense because this is honey, and honey comes from bees. Definitely sweeter than their other ones, so I'm going to have to say that the honey definitely plays a key role into that. One bottle will give you 180 calories, no protein, some 22 grams of carbohydrates. There's 18 grams of sugar in here, so with all three, that's what, 40 something? A bunch of sugar. I just had a bunch of sugar. But naturally, these are sweeter than beer, more sugary than beer. It's got the traditional government warning on it. These are available in Maine, Hawaii, Iowa. You got a 5-cent deposit. California, you got a cash deposit. I don't see an expiration date on here at all, so I don't know how long these are good for, but they're so tasty they probably won't last the rest of the week. Maybe make it into Saturday on the weekend, but they won't be around come Sunday morning, rest assured. Now that this one is just about half gone, we'll get it past the halfway point of being gone. You guys know I like to rate these on a scale of 1 to 10. How likely am I to purchase these? Again, based on everything that I've told you up to this point in time. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I don't ever want to see these again on these store shelves, and 10 being this isn't every single time I want to get beer, drink. I'm gonna give these guys an 8. 8.5. 8.5. 8.25. We'll settle on 8.25. These are pretty tasty. These are pretty good. I've always been a fan of the Angry Orchard. As you guys know, none of these videos are sponsored. I go out and get the beer for myself. I will let you know my honest opinion if I don't like them, if I do like them, but I am a fan of them. I've never seen this one before, and being a big fan of the color blue, I decided to pick these ones up after seeing the color. I can't speak right now. So I'll finish it off with on a scale of 1 to 5, how likely am I to recommend this to a friend based on everything else that I told you, and also the price, which was $9.50 for this 6-pack right here, making it very affordable. 5 is highly recommended, 1 is not recommended. I'm going to give these puppies a 4. I've always liked Angry Orchard. This is a good one. It's too bad this is seasonal because I'd like to pick it up maybe in the winter. I think this would be good. I think this would be good in the early spring to celebrate the blooming of the flowers, the breaking of the frost. Nothing like a little honey. I don't understand what summer has to do with honey. I know bees are mostly active in the summer, but if they just change it to Angry Orchard, hard cider, delicious honey, change it to delicious honey and make this a year-round drink, I would definitely pick this up again, pick this up a lot more, finish this out. That is going to do it for today's episode. As always, if you guys have a suggestion for a future Thungry Thirstday Beer of the Week, let me know by commenting down below. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the thumbs up button, and I will see everybody tomorrow for Free For All Friday. Peace.